everybody? It's your boy Packstacks back with another one. Yes, Sirski. Today, we're going to be trying Pepperidge Farm Snacks. Yes, Sirski. Make sure you drop that like and that sub. We're not going to waste no time. Let's get the fuck into it, man. So I'm going to start with what I feel is the best one, the motherfucking Chessman. Hey, now this right here, bro, holds a very special place in my heart. I'm not going to hold anybody up, but it's crazy because I've never had to review these before. This is actually my first time reviewing these. I've been eating these my whole life. All 100 years that I've been alive, I've been eating these, bro. So this is the first time I'm actually able to review these. I'm super duper excited. So let's go, bro. Let's not waste any time. I never knew these were butter flavor. That's crazy. When I was buying them, I was like, bro, what flavor are these actually, bro? Now, if you've never had Chessman, you are missing out on a delicacy, my nigga. Now, you might be wondering, why the fuck are these called Chessman? I'm about to tell you, goofy ass, exactly why these are called Chessman, because they have Chessman pieces on them. Look, oh, look, isn't that cute? I'll get one more chips over here for you niggas. How it's not the same fucking one? Nope. Look at this, brother. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's why these are called Chessman. Now, these are a little sweet, savory. Now that I know that these are like butter flavor, I think I understand. But let us partake, brethren, to make sure that the flavor is right. So let's get it. Chessman, one of my favorite snacks. Let's fucking go. There we go. Wow. Wow. Like shortbread, like sweet shortbread, like bread, kind of like not graham crackers per se. So to give it a flavor that you will be able to kind of like, because shortbread isn't as descriptive as it could be. It's kind of like a graham cracker. A graham cracker without the cinnamon part of it, and it's still sweet. So, I got a bunch of these today. If you take out the cinnamon part, like the cinnamon flavor of a graham cracker, I would say, and you replace it purely with a buttery brown sugar melt. Like if you take butter and you put it in the microwave for a few seconds, then you mix brown sugar in it. That's kind of what this tastes like. Very lightly sugary, a little bit salt. Like I would say just like the smallest amount of salt, bro. Like the smallest amount of salt. It's like, it's like the perfect proportion of salty. I mean, like, and I don't mean salty by no means. It means there was obviously some type of salt used in the baking of this. And it offsets the sweetness the perfect amount, bro. I mean, I've actually never had to describe this. It's literally like a graham cracker. But it has very sort of, I hate to use the word, it has a sort of hard, kind of like brittle texture to it that melts immediately in your mouth, bro. It's perfect. By and large, perfect. I mean, I don't want to eat this whole bag, bro, but I will. It's just like almost like eating a little piece of sweet bread and then you lightly toast it. This is perfect for anybody who enjoys graham crackers or just sweet crackery type things. This is the perfect savory experience to me. It also has a bit of nostalgia with it because I used to have these in my lunch all the time. So I don't know, for me, bro, I think everybody knows exactly what I'm gonna give this before I even have to rate it. For the Chessman, I gotta go 10 out of 10. Hey, duh. Bro, these are so good. Sweet, savory, buttery, classic taste, all packed into this tiny little package. 10 out of 10, I would definitely recommend. Like, if you don't try any other Pepperidge Farm snacks, you have to try Chessman. Go get you some right now. Damn it. Next, we got the Verona apricot berry. Hey, so I don't really know what to expect, bro. I got this because one, it just looks cool as fuck. You can see the packaging on there. I'm still choking from those fucking what did I fucking have, the Chessman, bro? Jesus. But these Veronas, though, they look interesting. I don't even know if I've ever had a Verona cookie. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't want to like try to pre-impose or anything of that nature. So I'm honestly just gonna get the fuck into it. It's interesting that it's apricot raspberry. So I don't know if it's just like the cookie is apricot and the jam is raspberry, or if the jam is apricot raspberry. I'm not sure. I just kind of want to get into it. But yeah, let's see what we got here today, man. So we got the Verona's apricot raspberry. I've never had these, bro. Not really knowing. Honestly, I have no clue what the fuck to expect. Like, real shit, bro. Fuck, I get this shit. Okay. Okay, these look cute. I don't know if they're soft or... Okay. I think the jam is it's like a mixture of them both. That's what it looks like. So, I mean, it's a cute little cookie, bro. It's like pretty small. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty small. The jam has a little bit of smell to it. Like, the apricot smell is definitely strong. Now, I don't know if everyone is different. Let me make sure. The apricot smell is strong as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know, so they all have sort of like an orange, kind of like glazy kind of look to it. So I'm assuming that this is either an apricot jam and a raspberry infused thing, or that the jam itself is just a mixture of the two. So let us partake and see what we get. We're going with a Verona cookie that has apricot and raspberry jam or filling. What the fuck? I don't know, bro. Let's go. Bottoms up. Okay. The outer ring is really hard. So like, I think my brain was expecting a very soft cookie, but the cookie itself, like the texture of the cookie is very hard. So this almost gives me like Girl Scout cookie vibes. I can't, is that shortbread or whatever? I can't remember, bro, but this almost gives me, it feels like it should be a Girl Scout cookie where the outside of it is very hard and the inside of it is sort of soft. Now, I don't know if that's because of the little jam part here, but what I will say initially is, and honestly, I'm really not getting a lot of flavor from the jam, and I don't know if that's because I'm supposed to eat the whole thing. The jam is honestly really hard to find because the cookie is a very dense kind of, the cookie itself is a sweet, sort of, all these remind me of fucking shortbread, bro, or a sugar cookie. There we go. It's like a sugar cookie, but like, it's sweet, but more savory than sweet, because you can tell they compensate on the sweet by everything having a sort of buttery flavor to it, which is good, I like it. But I'll say, in a cookie like this, where the jam is mixing apricot and raspberry, let me make sure, bro, because I just don't want to be ignorant. It says distinctly golden baked cookies touched with sweetness. So I'm assuming that it's in the cookie and in the jam, but it's honestly not distinctive enough for me to be able to tell which is which, i.e. is this apricot jam and a raspberry cookie, or is it both? That's what I said from the beginning. Or is it a cookie that is infused with both? I don't know, bro. It's not distinctive enough. Now, what I will say, it does leave a sort of pleasant aftertaste, but again, because it's not distinctive in what it is, I don't really know what I just ate, bro. So let's try one more, because I was able to get all that off of one cookie. So let's try one more. I'm about to say some fried shit. I was about to say some pot shit. I'm gonna eat man, damn it, I'm just gonna eat this cookie. And then the jam sort of like clumps together. As soon as you put it in your mouth, the jam, either the pieces of the cookie that are on the jam all clump together, and the hard outer pieces sort of all clump together. So it's like, it's almost a weird chewy jam experience where, again, you can't tell what flavor is what flavor. So to rate this, bro, honestly, it's still good. Like, it's sweet, it has a nice flavor to it, but I don't know what the flavor is. Because it has that sugar cookie sort of baked cookie vibe, I like it. but it's not distinctive, bro. So for that alone, I honestly have to give this a 7 out of 10. Now, if you like Pepperidge Farms and you want a sort of, I would definitely not call this a healthy cookie, but if you would like a sort of alternative to the standard cookie snacks that are out there and you like fruit, I would definitely give this a try, and I would tell you to go get you some, definitely 1000%. But don't feel bad if you don't, because it's not a punch you in the mouth type of flavor. It's just something, if you see it, go get it. If you don't see it, don't feel bad about it, all right? 7 out of 10, it's cool. I mean, I would recommend it, I guess. Like, I don't know. Next, we're gonna do the Bordeaux Caramelized Crisps. Hey! So I have no clue what to expect, bro. I got these because I've never had any of these, but I'm assuming this is gonna be a sugar cookie with some caramel flavor and maybe lightly dusted with a little bit of sugar on the outside. I'm not sure, but that's my assumption. But you know what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me, nigga. So I could be wrong for both of us, bro. I don't fucking know, gang. So let's see. But Pepperidge, these are honestly some really good cookies. The quality on all of these has been outstanding. The only reason these other ones rank low is because of like extreme flavor profile. But that's more so on me, bro. That's the thing about rating food. Everybody's gonna have like a different take on that shit, you feel me? But anyway, so we got the Bordeaux. It says distinctly delicious caramelized cookies baked to crispy perfection. So that's, these are thin as fuck, bro. These are like ginger snaps or some shit. Hold on, brother. Yeah, I get these fucking out. Yeah, so these are damn near like ginger snaps, bro. Like dead ass. These are legitimately like little ginger snaps. They look like ginger snaps or feel like them. They almost even smell like ginger snaps. Like, I don't know if you've ever had a ginger snap. It's just a ginger cookie. It's ginger all in the cookie, and it's a very distinctive looking cookie. I think my mom honestly used to get it from Trader Joe's, so I wanted to give that point of lore while I was saying that. But anyway, so this is the Bordeaux. My bad, I got totally on track. But this Bordeaux right here, bro, so it's supposed to be caramelized, but it honestly has like a sort of ginger, cinnamon type flavor. It does not have the scent of the sugar dust that I was expecting. Just wanted to show you that. So it's fairly dry on the outside. It's not dusted with anything. So let's see what we got here. Almost like honeycomb. Yeah, honey. Kind of like a sugar cookie that had been baked a little too long, in a good way, So the edges of it are extremely hard and almost even sweeter because the sugar has concentrated to those places because of the way it was baked. I almost think that comes from the caramel, because you know caramel is essentially just burnt sugar, bro, right? A lot of the time, depending on how you make it. But with these specifically, they have a very sort of caramelized sugar, and you can even see on these cookies on the edge of it, I don't know if you can see that, but basically they're a little darker on the edges. And you can almost taste that, where the ends of them, the flavor is very concentrated, very sweet. And then the more you get to the center of the cookie, the more it becomes an airy, sort of almost vanilla leaning flavor. Like the vanilla that they use and put in the actual cookie to make it starts to really breathe when you get closer to the center of the cookie. Honestly, it's really pleasant. It's not, I'm trying to decide if it's too sweet. I'm trying to decide. It's not too sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I know it's such a weird, because I think the caramel flavor, the vanilla flavor, and the extra sugar caramel flavor from the more burnt, and it's not even burnt, bro, but from the more like, I guess, caramelized pieces, they're all trying to compete for the same flavor palettes, meaning the caramel flavor is trying to compete for the sweet spot. The center of it and the vanilla are also trying to compete for the sweet spot. And the darker edges are also trying to compete for the sweet spot. So because it's like, because they're all, it's balanced, but because they're all sweet, but not too sweet, it's good, but I don't think the caramel flavor is dialed in enough to make me be like, oh man, they really put caramel in here, or caramel, however you say it. So I just don't think that element of it is strong enough to make me be like, okay, they definitely put some, like, this is definitely caramelized. It's sweet and it feels like burnt sugar, but I would not say caramel. I'm not eating like a Werther's, however the fuck you say, or a piece of caramel or caramel. Definitely not, 1000% not. But there are hints of it in there. Now, if they would have said these were like Bordeaux honey crisps or something like that, 1000%, bro. I think they missed a key opportunity here to honestly make these like a more of a honey crisp, because I don't really get caramelized, bro. I genuinely do not get that. Not heavily anyway. I definitely taste more of like a honey, butter, sweet, sort of granulated sugar vibe. And now maybe that's because that's what I was expecting. So I don't know if my brain is like playing a trick on me, but genuinely, it's good though. And I would eat this a lot, but I wouldn't eat it because it's considered to be caramelized. I would eat it because I want like a honey crisp vibe. Honestly. So because it's advertised as caramelized, but it definitely gives more honey vibes, I have to give these an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. But not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, bro. I have to give these an 8 out of 10 because it doesn't live up to the name that I expected to get. Now, if these were screaming caramelized, fuck. If these were screaming caramelized flavor, now, I might like it. I might actually give it a 10, but because it does not live up to the name that is stated on it, I have to give this an 8 out of 10, but I would still definitely recommend it. 8 out of 10, definitely recommend. 8 out of 10, definitely recommend. Go get you some, because if you like caramelized things and you like honey themed things, this will definitely hit, but do not go in expecting a lot of heavy caramel. A lot of heavy caramel flavor, all right? 8 out of 10, go get you some. Next, we got the ginger snaps. Hey, yes sir, gang. Ginger man, ginger snaps, my boy. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? These look honestly exactly how I really hope they taste, if that makes any sense. Like these with the sugar on the outside and the little ginger man, look, these might be actually fire. I also love ginger snaps. I need some water, bro. I'm about to try. Oh shit. Anyway, these ginger snaps are fucking fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's motherfucking get into these. Let's not waste any time, my nigga. Sir, game. Honestly, really excited for these. I don't fuck. Honestly, I had fucked up trying to open these originally, so these are not gonna open the way I want them to. Fuck. Got it. I got it. No worries. All right. Oh, these are thin as fuck, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I thought these were gonna be huge. Look at these little ass things, dude. They're still cute though, yeah. These are cute as fuck. Little ass ginger man. I like this. Little gingerbread man. You can see these sugar crystals are really nice. Honestly, there's some cute, they're like really cute, and I'm sure they're packing some flavor in there to offset all the ginger. Ginger can be very strong, extremely strong. So, I mean, you have to almost have, it's not, I hate to use the word an acquired taste, because I sound like a dick, but this is an acquired taste, so this is not for everybody. I will preface this whole portion of the video by saying that this specific snack is not for everybody due to it being ginger. But with that being said, let's put this little man in my mouth. Pause. Let's do it. You ready? Well, look at that crunch. Bro. That crunch, nigga. The ginger flavor. Oh my gosh, bro. It's like, Hey, the ginger flavor, nigga. It's like nostalgia. It's like, it's like a sugar cookie now, right? We sugar cookie and a graham cracker with a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of brown sugar, slightly baked for maybe a little bit over the time it's supposed to be in there, bruh. This is good. And I might be biased because I love ginger and things of that nature, but bro, the ginger flavor isn't super sweet. When you mix the ginger flavor with this cookie that they added, the baked cookie, and then you add these little sugar crystals themselves, it's the perfect combination. No flavor is fighting for space on the palate. Like a few of these have been where the flavor itself is either not there or it's really fighting to be heard. Every flavor that's supposed to be in here when you think of a ginger cookie or a gingerbread man cookie is there. You have the sort of dark edges that I just talked about in the other snack. These just really indicates that these outer edges are gonna be a little harder, and the flavor, honestly, is gonna be a little more charred, a little more concentrated, right? The center of it is where you're gonna get that true sort of cookie, untainted flavor mixed with the sugar cubes on top, bro. Oh my God. You get that perfect crunch. Like, you hear that crunch, nigga? Listen, bro. Bro, that crunch is crazy. And the amazing part about the crunch is, with a cookie that crunches like that, you would expect it to be hard all the way through, like a hard bite, a hard chew. No, it's just that initial crunch. As soon as you get to that initial crunch, most of the cookie itself melts in your mouth immediately, bro. Oh, man. I genuinely don't have a lot of critiques for this, bro, because I thought it was gonna be either too lacking of flavor, but the sugar cubes themselves add a nice little spice of flavor and sweetness to the cookie, right? Because ginger, it almost can be a little spicy when I said it. Ginger gives very wasabi, sort of almost very sweet heat vibes if you eat enough of it. But because they added these little sugar cubes, it offsets it perfectly. Now, I think we all know what I'm gonna get this, bro. You got little notes of butter in there, like the butter that's baked into the cookie itself. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, I'm trying to rate it and it's still getting more. This is a 10 out of 10, bro. It's like the graham cracker with the fucking cinnamon, with the brown sugar, and you mix it all together and you add a little bit of ginger, bro. This is the perfect combination. These 10 out of 10, I would definitely recommend, bro. Go get you some right now, bro. Damn. Now we got the Milano mint chocolate. Hey, now I got these, bro, because I genuinely felt like it would be a good palate cleanser because of the mint. I've had all these other cookies, and a lot of time they give you mint to like clean your palate and shit before you try other things. So I just felt like this would be the perfect way to kind of like cleanse my palate from all these other cookies. So we gonna do the Milanos, the mint chocolate. Let's see what the fuck we got, boyo. They packaging gives me the creeps because my skin crawls when I hear that little like packaging sound and shit, bro. I know it's like some weird shit, but that's just how I am, bro. Like real talk. Like real dead ass, bro. All right, so let's get into this, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Why these cookies are like really deceptive? These are small as shit, okay? So these look pretty good. I got these because they had double chocolate, dark chocolate. Again, these just look the most interesting. Now this is what they look like. It's like a little cookie. You can't really see it. There you go. It's kind of like, yeah, so the chocolate is 2 wafer type cookies, right? 2 wafer type cookies, one on this side, you got one on that side, and then you got the stuff in the middle of it. There you go. So you got the stuff in the middle of it, and you can't really see the mint part of it, but the mint is there, and then you got the chocolate part of it. So that is what it looks like. Maybe if I break it open. Yeah, and even when you break it open, you aren't really able to see it as well as I would like to. So I'm not sure. So let's get this. Let's down the hatch, boys. The mint. Wow. The mint flavor is crazy, bro. I could taste the mint flavor based on the smell before the cookie was even in my mouth. That's crazy. Now, whoa. Hold on, bro. The mint and chocolate blend really well together. It's almost, is that Andes? Is that what that is? Or the mints that you get from like the Cheesecake Factory or any of those type of places where you go, bro, where you can get mints at the Indio Shore Olive Garden, the Olive Garden mints, bro. That's what that shit tastes like. Literally, those chocolate mints that you get at Olive Garden, that's exactly what it tastes like on the onset, right? The chocolate flavor really sort of lingers around more than anything else. Now, I'll get to the cookie flavor in just a second. I just want to make sure I'm right. Hold on. This is the most of all of them. The cookie itself is the most generic, not in a good way, The cookie itself is the most generic out of all of them, meaning it's almost like the cookie is there just to marry the 2 flavors of whatever is smashed between them. And it has just enough flavor to stand out. And like, it's almost like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich where the bread is there and you can tell the bread is there, but the flavor from the peanut butter and the jelly is really what you're eating. And I feel like, honestly, that's what this is. Now, I will say, bro, on first, this one's cool because you can kind of see the little mint stuff. It's white. Kind of looks like vanilla cream a little bit. But what I will say this is like, you can literally, the mint flavor on these is so strong, bro. Like, the mint flavor itself is very strong. Shit. Now, the chocolate, again, these are definitely like Girl Scout cookies, bro. I would say all of these, I would say all of these give very like elevated Girl Scout cookie vibes. Like, not in a disrespectful way. Shout out to the Girl Scouts. These just give elevated flavors, like almost very sophisticated flavors, where in some of them they're really good, and in other ones they lack that flavor because they were trying to be too sophisticated. This is one of those ones where it's like an after dinner snack where genuinely my mouth feels very clean, because I had all these other cookies, but when I ate this one, that the mix of the sort of non-choosing flavor of the cookie itself, meaning it's very bland and it takes on the flavor of the chocolate and the mint itself, makes this very palatable, meaning like you can eat this at the end of your meal, or you can have this for lunch at the end of your lunch, and then meaning it's a good dessert, but it's also a good palate cleanser, right? So I like this. I think I like this as more of a palate cleanser, sort of end of meal snack, than I do as something I would eat on the daily. It's good. And the thing is, I don't really have critiques for it. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. It's just not my favorite thing. This to me feels like a palate cleanser, bro. Like something you just be like, okay. But to another person who really likes mint and chocolate and those type of things, you might really get a kick out of this. So I don't want to knock anybody's hustle, but because I see this as more of a palate cleanser and less of like an actual snack, I have to give this an 8 out of 10. Only because this is not something I feel like I could consume on a day-to-day basis. Maybe more of like an end of meal snack, some special treat type shit. The flavor is still all the way there though. I'm saying the flavor itself is still all the way there. So for that, I have to give it an 8 out of 10. I would definitely recommend it though, either as a palate cleanser, or if you're the type of person that likes this type of shit, you would really enjoy this. But for me, I gotta give it an 8 out of 10. I would still recommend it. Make sure you go get you some. Yes, Sirski.